The morning sun bathed the town square in a golden glow, marking the start of the annual Harvest Festival. The air was thick with the sweet scent of cinnamon donuts, pumpkin spice, and crisp fallen leaves. Little Blueberry, a fluffy kitten with eyes like the ocean, sat nervously beside his mother, Luna. Suddenly, a butterfly fluttered by. Blueberry's eyes widened and he scampered through the leaves, chasing the colors. He thought to himself, "Wow, look at this place! Mom, look at that giant spinning wheel in the sky!" Luna gently nudged him back with her nose, whispering, "Stay close, my little berry. The world is big today." They walked past bustling food trucks where the smell of corn dogs and pretzels filled the busy air. Just then, a toddler accidentally let go of a string and a bright red balloon floated up into the blue. Blueberry was mesmerized. He took one step, then another, his eyes fixed on the red dot dancing in the clouds. He kept walking, neck craned upwards, completely unaware that he was drifting away from safety. Suddenly, a group of laughing teenagers rushed past, creating a moving wall between the kitten and his mother. Blueberry stopped and looked down. The familiar gray tail was gone. He was standing all alone. From down here, the friendly crowd transformed into a terrifying forest of giant moving legs and heavy boots. He spun in circles, panic rising in his chest. "Mom? Mom?" he cried, but his voice was swallowed by the noise. A heavy Timberland boot stomped inches from his tail. He hissed in pure terror and scrambled away. He darted under a wooden bench, trembling in the shadows, his heart beating like a tiny drum. The happy music of the festival now sounded distorted and scary, like a warning siren in his ears. Blueberry thought, "Where did she go? I only looked away for a second. I just want to go home." Tears filled his big blue eyes. He let out a soft, trembling mew that no one could hear. Outside, evening began to fall. The festival lights flickered on, casting long, lonely shadows on the ground. Through the gloom, he spotted a brave figure near the carousel. His heart leaped with sudden hope. He ran towards it, dodging a dropped ice cream cone, thinking his nightmare was finally over. But as he got closer, he recoiled. It wasn't Mom. It was just a large, stuffed toy dog staring blankly. The disappointment hit him harder than the cold wind that was now ruffling his soft white fur. Shivering and hungry, he walked past a stall selling hot apple cider, wishing for his mother's warmth. Blueberry wandered away from the noise, finding himself in the quiet corner of the pumpkin patch display. He climbed up a stack of hay bales, trying to get a higher view of the endless sea of orange pumpkins. From up here, he looked like a tiny, helpless speck in a vast world that didn't notice him. He closed his eyes tight, gathered all his breath, and let out the loudest, most desperate cry he could muster. For a moment, there was only silence. Then a soft rustle came from the hay bales nearby. A familiar face emerged from behind a scarecrow. It was Luna. Her eyes were wide with worry and love. Blueberry didn't hesitate. He leaped from the hay, flying through the air into his mother's waiting paws. They collided in a furry embrace. Luna groomed his head frantically, checking every inch of him. "I thought I lost you forever," Blueberry whimpered. Luna purred. "I was always looking for you." Side by side, with tails intertwined, they turned their backs on the noisy festival lights. They walked towards the quiet streets of the suburbs, guided by the soft glow of the street lamps. High above, in a tree, the red balloon was stuck in the branches, but Blueberry didn't even look up. He only had eyes for his mother, knowing that right here, beside her, was the safest place in the world. The night was cold, but their hearts were warm. They were together, and they were going home.